Good evening, everyone. Sunday night, and you know what time it is. It's time for another Monday market report for the week ending June 16th, 2019. And as always, we focus on coins post 1950 that made a little bit of headlines for the past week. So we have a few auctions that finalized on eBay that we're going to talk about, and then a vast majority of the big hits will be from greatcollections.com. All right, so we're going to take a look at both of those auction outlets. We're going to take a look at a couple of very notable coins to sell, plus also a little PSA regarding a couple of 2019 Lincoln cents that sold for what I conceive to be kind of far-fetched type money. We're going to talk about that here in a moment. But first of all, I did our first big giveaway for the summer. Okay, did it a little bit earlier. All right, I was waiting until the first day of summer to do it, but instead, Father's Day, man, we're just going to go ahead and do it up. So, gave away a lot of great stuff, had a lot of fun with all the patrons. I want to thank everyone again for joining in on that great live stream giveaway. But do not fret if you did not make it to the live stream. You could always keep an eye out for some of the Snap Flash giveaways I'm going to be doing on subsequent videos throughout the summer. So if you haven't done so, subscribe, hit that bell for instant notifications. As you can tell, I added in a quick, easy subscribe button. That's going to be right on screen on the bottom right-hand corner. So just go ahead and click away there, and then we'll be good to go. Can't wait to give back more to my patrons and subscribers. Should be a lot of fun. So let's not dilly-dally. Let's go ahead and get started with some of these coins. I got 21 coins to discuss on this Monday market report. It's truly phenomenal because, again, I've stressed this before. Summer is usually dead in the coin market. And based off of what we've seen from the Long Beach sale on Heritage Auctions last week and then this week, it really doesn't feel like the coin market is letting up any, which is incredible. So I wanted to go ahead and instead go against the grain and talk about a really cool older classic coin. All right, I like kicking off these Monday market reports with something a little bit different, and this 1919D Mercury dime certainly fits the bill. Okay, this is one of those coins that I've always said is a true rarity with full split bands. Okay, so this one right here, graded PCGS Mint State 65, full bands. This is an eBay sale. As a matter of fact, the first few are eBay sales. This one sold for a cool $27,500. There are certain specific dates within the Mercury Dime series that if you're able to find a nice Mint State example with fully defined bands on the reverse, you have a coin that could possibly be worth many tens of thousands of dollars. Case in point, this 1919D, one of the toughest around. It's a mid-Mint State grade, and man, this thing is beautiful. So I wanted to talk about this one, kind of get the collecting, juices flowing in the classic coin arena of things. So I'm glad to talk about that one. So I have a trio of 2019 Lincoln cents that I wanted to talk about. Now they're all of them are the uncirculated Business Strike West Point Mint coins. Okay, these were included as a free gift in the 2019 proof set, the clad proof set only, not the silver and not the regular mint set. These are all mids. Or actually, no, I take that back. These are all from the Mint State coins, okay, the Mint State sets that you can buy from the Mint as a free gift. These are all the Business Strike Mint State coins, the uncirculated is what they call it. So we have three of them here that sold for a ridiculous amount of money, okay, and I wanted to kind of throw out a little caution to the wind regarding these coins. First of all, if you're a buyer, I want to caution you, okay. Second of all, if you're a seller, I want you to keep in mind that these prices may not be typical for what you're getting. I wanted to preface everything by saying that through the NGC census, which all three of these coins were graded through, There are 153 examples graded Mid-State 70 full red. Okay, so keep that in mind as I discuss each and every single one of these coins. So the first one, I'm just going to go out and talk the biggest dollar value 2019 West Point Lincoln cent that's sold on eBay. And this one is an NGC Mid-State 70 red, but get this one's PL. Okay, it's got proof-like surfaces. This is the only one in PL that was graded out of the 153. This one sold June 14th, 2019 on eBay for $11,499.99. Okay, this one right here is a really huge red flag. And I don't know why. I feel like that this price is way overinflated for what you're getting. Okay, proof-like designation or not. Taking a look at the Shield Cent series at a glance, Mid-State 70 is extremely hard to find, but is a modern dated Shield Cent in Mid-State 70 worth over $11,000? Well, it's kind of hard to say. But I have two other sales. Now, believe it or not, there's also one other one that sold within the last week that I omitted from this list, just so we don't take a lot of time talking about it. But there's another 2019 West Point. Again, these are all first day of issues that sold on eBay. This one right here is an NGC Mid-State 70 red. This one was from a different seller. This one sold June 13th, 2019 for $8,500. Okay, so we're talking about a $3,000 price swing, even though this one's not PL. And finally, I also have one more eBay sale of the same coin by the same seller as the $11,000 coin, and this is another 2019 West Point. First day of issue, as it's shown on the slab label. NGC Mid-State 70 red. This one sold June 9th, 2019 for $6,261.61. So as you can see, between the three coins that I discussed, we are talking about $26,000 worth between three coins. I don't know if this is typical or if this is a hoax. Two of the coins were sold by the same seller. I hope that this is a legit market for these coins. That would be a huge story to tell. And guys, you heard it here first on Blue Ridge Silverhound. Three examples of the 2019 West Point Lincoln cents broke many thousands of dollars, one of which broke the 5-figure mark. And there was also one other coin that sold for just north of $4,000 in a Mid-State 70. So these are all three listings that sold within the last week that I wanted to kind of drive home. Okay, 153 examples in 70, yet we have these three coins here that sold for collectively $26,000. It's kind of hard to believe. Because there's so many examples graded in a 70. But I don't know. These may be legitimate market levels for these coins. We'll see how it all kind of pans out from this point forward on eBay. All right, so anyways, those are the eBay listings I wanted to discuss. Let's go ahead and jump right in to some of the great collections coins. There's a whole host of them. Most of them are Lincoln Pennies, okay? And that's incredible in itself, because Lincoln Pennies usually tail off right around the beginning of June, and here we are in mid-June, and a lot of these coins seem like they're commanding like height of the market type money. All right, so is this an indication of where the market's going to be heading? I don't know. We're going to take a close look, and I'm going to help you guys out as I continue on the Monday market reports. Will we see a trend up in the coin market based off of what we've seen this week in these Lincoln cents? We'll see. So the first one here is a 1995 Lincoln cent. This one, of course, is the Mac Daddy doubled die obverse variety, the one that made huge headlines upon its release and discovery. This one graded out PCGS Mid-State 69 red. It's a top-notch coin. It's a top pop grade coin. This one sold for $3,487.50. Okay, I've seen these coins sell for this kind of money. I think it's well deserved. All right, so that's the 95 doubled die. And then coming up next, we have a 1983 Lincoln Cent doubled die reverse. Okay, this is the other phenomenal cherry picker's guide variety that everyone looks for. It's even in the red book. All right, so it's very notable. It's got the most dramatic spread out of most double die reverses in the Lincoln Cent series. This one graded NGC Mint State 68 red. Pretty nice grade. And this one also sold for a boatload of money, $2,418.75. So we're going to continue on, and I wanted to talk about this next coin, okay? It's a 1961D Lincoln Cent. And this one is the coin that sold for the least amount of money on the group that I'm talking about today, but there's a reason why I'm talking about it. This one graded PCGS Mint State 67 red. And this one sold for $734.62. As recently as about 5 years ago, this used to be a $3,000 to $4,000 coin all day long. So what's changed? Well, the market for 1960s Lincoln Cents in grades of Mint State 67 and up have gotten really, really soft. All right, so I wanted to kind of heed caution to a lot of you that are into the registry set collecting, whether you're a liquidator, you want to sell your registry, or you want to buy. Okay, the market is kind of in a low spot. It could be a buying opportunity, but these things, could correct even further. Okay, this is a coin that possibly, a year from now could sell for about $200 to $300 based on the actual supply coming to market. Okay, how many people are grading these coins? You have to take a look at that. So that's a 1961D. Okay, be careful. And coming up next, all right, we have a really nice 1955D. Okay, I usually don't see 55Ds make this kind of list unless, it's sold for a bunch of money. This example is a PCGS Mint State 67 Plus full red that sold on Great Collections for $3,829.12. This coin is pretty nice. It's smooth. It doesn't have a whole lot of distracting anything on it. This is what I would consider to be a real peach of a coin, and I feel like the grade is good. I feel like the grade is good on this one, and it's good to see a coin like this sell for this kind of money. It's truly marvelous. All right, so we're going to continue on with more Lincoln Cents. We have a 53D here. This one graded PCGS Mint State 67 Plus red. This one is also CAC certified, and this one as well looks pretty nice. Very smooth, very clean coin. Not a whole lot of distracting marks or ticks on there. This one sold for $3,876.75. All right, so we're going to continue on to another 53. This time, this one is just a Philadelphia coin. It's got no mint mark. This one is a PCGS Mint State 67 red that sold on Great Collections for $1,886.62. If this was a plus designation coin, this one would also sell in that $3,500 to $4,000 range. It's a really tough date in general to find a really nice strike along with clean mark-free planchets. All right, so this one's pretty nice. And we also have another Lincoln Cent right here, and it's going to be a 1951S San Francisco Mint. This one graded PCGS Mint State 67 Plus, and it is also full red and CAC certified. All right, this one is pretty nice. This is a really acceptable market level type coin for a registry set. And this one sold this evening for $1,182.32. Pretty nice coin, albeit, kind of on the low side compared to some of the other Lincoln Cents I talked about. But we have one more Lincoln penny to, discuss and share, and that's going to be a 1950 Lincoln Cent. This one is a PCGS Mint State 67 Plus, and this one right here is part of the Gerald L. Martin collection, so it's got its own little provenance. This one took home quite a bit of gravy for your Thanksgiving turkey in a few months. $2,532.38. All right, so that's going to wrap up the Lincoln Penny portion of the Monday market report. So I have a few Jefferson nickels I want to highlight. All right, nothing that really I would say stand out. There is one coin in particular that did really well over this past week. Okay, so the first one here is a 1982 Jefferson nickel. This one right here, graded PCGS Mint State 66 with full steps. It's really not too hard to find a coin of this caliber with full steps. The U.S. Mint kind of got their act together when they were producing the nickels. I can't really say the same about the dimes and quarters because those didn't turn out as well strike-wise compared to the nickels. This one sold for $1,806.24. Mint State 66 seems like a relatively low enough bar that there's opportunity for more coins to come out in the market. So I would heed caution in paying this kind of money for a coin in which I believe there will be more to exist. All right, so that's the 82p. Coming up next here, we have a 1955 Jefferson nickel. Okay, this one right here is my least favorite coin on the entire list. Okay, for the mere reason that, number one, I realize that the 1955 Jefferson nickels are extremely tough to find with good luster and a really strong strike. Okay, this is a horrible date for something that is usually market acceptable. This one is a PCGS Mint State 66 with full steps, and it has a little bit of toning. Not wild in-your-face toning, but a little bit of toning in the periphery on the edge. I wouldn't say it's extremely attractive by any measure, but this one right here is sold for $1,942.88. All right, so we have another nickel here I wanted to talk about, and this one's a 1953D. And this one right here is a PCGS Mint State 67 full steps, and it's got some toning on there that I would say gives it some credibility as being an all-original coin. This one right here is sold for $5,036.62. This is a tremendous coin out of the three Jefferson nickels I talked about. So really nice coin right there, and a great addition to a registry set. So what we have up next here are actually it's just one Roosevelt dime. Actually, one dime made the list for a post-1950, and this one is a 1959 Roosevelt dime that graded PCGS Mint State 67 plus with full torch. So it's got the fully defined strike on the torch features on the reverse of the coin. This one has really nice, colorful, crusty toning. Okay, I like original Roosevelt dimes that has this appearance. A coin in which, you know, was probably in an old album or in an envelope for most of its life. This coin is really nice, and this one brought home $1,293.75. Pretty cool coin right here. So we have, for the rest of the group of the Monday Market Report listings I wanted to discuss, they're all Washington quarters. And they're all pretty special, okay? Starting with this one right here, in which it is a 1976 D bicentennial quarter. Okay, this is Washington bicentennial. This one, however, is the doubled die obverse. Okay, this is an old NGC graded coin. Okay, because it's still using the old FS number, the cataloging number for the double die obverse designation, which is 028. In today's standards, this would be an FS 101 or whatever it is for, you know, the actual cherry picker's guide variety. This one is a beauty, NGC Mint State 64, and this one sold for $1,406.25. Pretty cool coin here. So we have a bomb of a toner, okay, and that's this 1960 Washington quarter. This one graded PCGS Mint State 67 plus. This one has phenomenal toning. I am actually a fan of this type of toning. Again, it's all original, unplayed with surfaces, and this one sold for $8,043.75. Now you're going to ask me why. Why does a coin like this, in which millions of them were made, sold for this kind of money? It's not the toning. All right, the toning helps in keying a certain amount of originality that is usually left out. okay, over time. Okay, people tend to dip these and, you know, really go to town and really become harsh in the cleaning side of it to really give it a presentable blast white kind of look. But people are paying up for coins from the early 60s in a Washington quarter, in grades above 67. Okay, it's kind of hard to fathom, but it's one of the toughest like set of date ranges that you could find in any series whatsoever. So like from between 1960 to 64, it's tough in Washington quarters to find anything higher than 67. So again, $8,043 on this one. So here's another Washington quarter, and this one right here is a 56. All right, this one graded out one of those high-level kind of grades, PCGS, Mid-State 67 plus, CAC certified, and this one as well is toned. This one is a nice crusty sun-baked look toning to it, and this one sold for $1,857.38. This next one right here is a 53D. Now this one truly is sun-baked. The yellow kind of like lightish twinge of green, gives it that appearance of a coin that has spent more time in a humid environment. All right, so, anywhere in the South or maybe the Southwest, this looks like a coin that came from a very warm environment. And this one right here, again, a 53D, is a PCGS Mid-State 67 plus, CAC certified with that yellowish toning, sold for $4,060.12. And finally, we're going to end it off on probably one of my favorite varieties. Okay, this is a Cherry Picker's Guide variety, one in which everybody kind of like climbs over each other to attempt to find. Okay, this is a very cherry pickable coin, and that's the 1950 S over D over mint mark Washington quarter. This one graded PCGS Mint State 67. This one has a little bit of toning, okay? And this one sold for $7,603.88. And that, ladies and gentlemen, concludes the Monday Market Report for the week ending June 16th, 2019. I want to thank everyone for joining in. As always, feel free to subscribe, hit the bell for instant notifications for those future giveaways during the summer months. And, it's my way of giving back. So I appreciate all your support, all your views. Feel free to share and subscribe. Of course, I said subscribe like 100 times in this video. But feel free to share this video. It's a really phenomenal look at the market at this given time. It seems like that the coin market is still very robust, even as we're kind of like in the early stages of the summer months. So it's really phenomenal to see this kind of market activity. And if you're a seller of coins, okay, now might be a good time to unload some coins, or you can wait around for the fall. I don't anticipate this market to continue to be hot, but we'll see. And hopefully it works out, that's for sure. But I thank you guys. I'm your host, Sean, with Blue Ridge Silverhound. As always, you guys keep collecting and keep discovering. That's what we live and breathe for in this hobby. So you guys take care. Have a wonderful evening.